Is it recording?
I think a red dot's on your recording.
I think so.
Hey, welcome to So Awkward. It's me, Don.
And I'm Jester.
And we've got a new thing today. It's a Comic Bento box. Oh, it's really big and really heavy. This is another one, another subscription service that I've been interested in a long time, because I guess it's a mystery box with different comics each month. Sort of like a Loot Crate, Nerd Block type thing, but with comic books. I was really interested in this, but I'm cheap. So this is another one of those companies that I emailed and said, hey, would you be interested in sending a sample that we could review on our show? And they were nice enough to say yes. So that's really cool, and I'm very excited to dig in. I know you're not much of a comic fan.
But I like free stuff.
I love free stuff.
They even included me on this.
Yeah.
It says Don and Jester. Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Well packed.
Wow.
It's hardcover stuff.
That's a lot.
Sealed. So because they're comic books, we're gonna keep these sealed and in mint condition. Bye! No, I'm just kidding. Here's our scissors.
You gotta open it.
Hey, what's that?
Oh.
Comic Bento. The perfect crime. Is it out there? Is there a caper? I'm not gonna read all this. So this is a list of what's in there. Blah, blah, blah. So I guess the theme is crime. The perfect crime. Is it out there? Blah, 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 blah. Crime novel stories and something, something. Gangster movies. Documentaries. Hold it up. What is it? For me, crime stories have always held a certain... Okay.
Lost and Found. Three Lost and Found?
Lost and Found. An Amy Devlin mystery by Christina Weir, Nunzio De Philippus, and T.J. Kirsch. I've never heard of this one. I have, however, heard of this
This is
next
already
one.
funny. The world's worst superhero team.
It's Quantum and Woody. Everybody loves Quantum. You remember Quantum and Woody?
Nope. Sorry.
Quantum and Woody, it was like a late 90s comic. It's really funny, really cool artwork. And then it came back a few years ago, which I haven't read, but I wanted to. So this is really cool. What's this one?
Uncanny.
It says right on the top, you won't be disappointed. Newsarama. Volume 1. See, that's another thing I was afraid of with this box. Is like, is everything going to be like issue 100? Volume 1. Diggle and Campbell. It looks cool. I'm also, when it comes to comics, I'm really picky. Like sometimes in the comic book store, I'll look at like one panel, I'll be like, nope. But this artwork looks really cool. Judge Anderson, The Psychic Crime Files by Alan Grant, Carlos Esguerra, Trevor Hardesine, and Boo Cook. Alan Grant, of course, is a famous writer. He was one of the creators of Judge Dredd. And this looks like she looks like Judge Dredd, sort of, as you just saw.
Was that the Carl Urban movie?
Yeah, the Carl Urban movie. I think she's...
That I never watched.
This might be a character from Judge Dredd, because there's Judge Dredd. You should see the Carl Urban movie, it was really good. I even liked the Sylvester Stallone movie. Did you know he made a Judge Dredd movie? I thought it was underrated. I don't know too much about Judge Dredd, but this looks neat. Go to comicbento.com or something. 'Cause I don't remember what the prices were. But I mean, comic books are expensive these days. So just this $9.99. $19.99 for this. See, comics are expensive. $19.99. $20.99. So how much is it?
There's one for $20, $18.34, and $17.50.
So this is like 50 bucks worth of stuff, though. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So just this one book is more expensive than the deal, so you should sign up if you like comics. And there would be a link in the description that you should follow, because I think they gave us some link that if you click on that, we get something. I don't know how any of this stuff works.
No.
So follow the link down below if you want to sign up. And I'm not telling you to sign up because of that, because I doubt we'll get anything from it, because I probably set it up wrong, and I'll probably never check it, and I'll probably do the link wrong anyway. But go to Comic Bento, because I'm impressed. I think this is a really cool deal. I'm excited to read these. What do you have to say?
I don't read comics.
I think this is really cool stuff. What do you think? I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover.
But I am.
Yeah, judge the covers.
I like this one.
This one? Check it out. I'm really...
But maybe I just like the way it feels. I might just hold it.
Maybe we'll read some of these and then come back. Okay, it's a couple days later and I've had a chance to read through some of the comics and give my thoughts on them. The best one was Uncanny. It's kind of like a hard-boiled, noirish detective story with supernatural elements. It's about this guy who has the power, when he touches people, he can read them and know everything they know. He doesn't really read their minds, but he knows what they know, and he can do what they can do. Like, he touches this one guy who's a master of Taekwondo, so for a little while he's becomes a master of Taekwondo, but it wears off after like an hour or so. It's really hard to explain, but it's a really cool gimmick, and it's a really neat story with some really good art, and I definitely recommend checking out Uncanny. It's a cool series. And then there was Quantum and Woody, which I used to be a big fan of back when it was first out, years ago. And I'm happy to report that this holds up. It's a different creative team, so it's not quite as good, but that's not an insult to these guys, because I'm comparing it to one of the best creative teams on one of the best comics of all time, which was Christopher Priest and Mark Bright. It's written by James Asmus and drawn by Tom Fowler, and they do a really good job. It's still really funny and a lot of fun. And, Quantum and Woody's back. Maybe they've been back for a long time, I don't know, but definitely check this one out too. I wasn't a huge fan of this one, which is definitely Judge Dredd. It even says Judge Dredd right on the cover, so I'm not sure how I didn't get it immediately. But I'm not a huge Judge Dredd fan to begin with. I don't really like the character or the world he lives in, but he's an immensely popular character, one of the most popular comic book characters of all time, worldwide. And I can say I didn't like this for the same reasons I don't like the other Judge Dredd comics I've read. So if you like Judge Dredd, you'll probably like this. This was the most expensive of the lot, and it's really well done. Like, the quality is really high. The printing, the colors, and it feels expensive. Like, it feels really good. So while I wasn't a huge fan of the stories, this is a really nice collection. Then there's that other hardcover one that I haven't looked through because Jester's somewhere holding it. Anyway, back to you, Don and Jester. Bye.